Welcome everyone to this preview of a talk that Welton Hong will be giving us from on July 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a Thursday. The title of the talk is Boosting Funeral Home Calls, Mastering Digital Marketing in 2024. He's just going to give you a little taste of some of the things that he'll be talking about. I've already gotten a sneak preview. This is going to be a really great webinar. I'll pop back in at the end if there are any follow-up questions. But for now, I'm going to turn you over to Welton Hong of Ring Ring Marketing, and he's going to tell us about his upcoming webinar.
Thank you, Tony. Really appreciate it. Hello, everybody. My name is Welton Hong, founder of Ring Ring Marketing. We've been working with funeral homes for the last 8 years, helping them with their digital marketing presence to help them grow their market share, grow their call volume. And for the last 2 years, many of you guys already know, it's definitely been harder and harder to grow your market share and to grow your call volume, mainly because of the pulled forward effect. The pulled forward effect might last a few more years. And also, the baby boomers might still take a few more years, 5-6 years, before it starts to contribute to the death rate. So these few years are going to be a little bit more difficult than usual to be growing your funeral home. Not only is cremation on the rise, where your revenue per call is going down, your expenses are going up because of inflation, and yet the overall call volume has gone down. So definitely very, very concerning. So that's why I kind of want to show you in these difficult time, what are some of the ways you can do, first of all, to protect your market share? Because we get more and more discount brands popping up. Your competition, everybody is doing digital marketing now. It's no longer new, right? 8 years ago, 5 years ago, might still be new, not new anymore. So I kind of want to go over some of the strategies that will help you protect your market share and to grow your market share. And I will be deep diving into Google Ads, how to get ranked locally and organically. Search is still most critical, which is Google, because imminent need, near need situation, most likely they're going to go on Google. They're going to type in funeral home near me, best funeral homes in Las Vegas. So you definitely want to make sure you are popping up on first page of Google, whether you're doing Google Ads, getting ranked locally, organically. And there is a new section on Google called local service ad. That is still relatively new. I kind of want to share with you how to leverage that. Then after families visit your website, even if it's a referral from a hospice, typically they go on your website first. I'll be deep diving with you as far as, hey, once families are on your website, what are they looking for? And how do you make sure that family is calling you? What type of content you need to have on website? Then, of course, before they call you, we all know these days they are checking you out on these third-party review sites, such as your Google reviews, Facebook reviews, Yelp reviews. So I'll be sharing with you what are some of the strategies you can leverage to get more reviews. And if you do happen to get a negative review, what can you do to try to get that one removed? And I'll be obviously talking a lot about social media. Social media is still very, very great to get your name out there, branding, and how to run Facebook ads to generate pre-need leads. So that's kind of all mainly the talk I'll be talking about is leveraging different strategies like this, and which of these do you start up with, right? Sequencing. So I'll be kind of giving you guys a minor blueprint as to what to do. So please come to my webinar. Thank you, Tony.
Oh, excellent. I do have a follow-up question. So recently I've been getting AI results when I search for things, and
Yes.
there's, Google's constantly messing with the algorithm. So, I mean, you mentioned that, yes, there are digital marketing firms, but
Right.
you've got to keep, like, there's not like, let me just start this and then that's the last thing I have to do. Can you talk a
No.
little bit about those?
Yeah. So we all know Google is very, very much invested in AI these days versus, right, they're really competing head on with ChatGPT OpenAI, which is heavily invested by Microsoft. Microsoft owns Bing as the search engine. So Google is slightly behind, but not behind. They still own 90% of the search. They still do. So what they're trying to now experiment is how to leverage AI to give you answers right away. Instead of going on a website, right now, you're typing in funeral home near me, it's sending you to websites, to your website. Now, it's like a chatbot. It will rather show you results on the search engine directly. So that is relatively new. Tony and I, we probably on a beta test, so we start seeing those results. But Google is already public. By year end, it'll be rolled out to everybody as part of natural search. And that will be a big, big change. I don't think for the last 10 years, Google had made so much disruption to its own business. It's going to totally change how search looks like, feel like, where is ad placement, which is Google's main bread and butter, where is it going to go? So there's going to be a lot of changes. So that means currently, if you are enjoying, hopefully you are enjoying a lot of calls coming from Google, you definitely want to know what's coming ahead. And I'll be giving you a little bit precursor as to what search looks like in the future.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for this preview. And I can't wait. I'll be the host on July 11th. I'll be less red, hopefully. It's the end of the day as we're recording now, but we'll all be nice and fresh on July 11th. And thank you, Welton, so much for your time.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.